Good morning, good afternoon, or very good evening to all the students watching this video. Welcome to your own YouTube channel, My Online English Class. Students, today is 15th October 2021, and this is the special day for all Indians, as we all know, because today we are celebrating the birth anniversary of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So students, in this video, we are going to have a short introduction about APJ Abdul Kalam, and then we are going to pay a tribute to him by reading aloud a poem, a short poem, and the last paragraph from his autobiography, that is Wings of Fire. So students, let us have first a short introduction of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. World Students' Day is celebrated every year all over India on the birth anniversary of former Indian President APJ Abdul Kalam on October 15th. This very day is celebrated as Vachan Prerna Din in Maharashtra. It is the day celebrated to pay a rich tribute to India's missile man Abdul Kalam, who has contributed immensely to the development of education in the country. Missile Man of India Avul Pakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam, widely known as APJ Abdul Kalam, was an Indian aerospace scientist who served as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. He was born on 15th October 1931 and raised in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. He studied physics and aerospace engineering. Here we can see the place where he was born and brought up. This is Rameshwaram at the very southern point of India. He spent the next 4 decades as a scientist and science administrator, mainly at the Defense Research and Development Organization, that is DRDO, and Indian Space Research Organization, that is widely known as ISRO. So students, this is the head office of ISRO, which is situated in Bangalore. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was intimately involved in India's civilian space program and military missile development efforts. He thus came to be known as the Missile Man of India for his work on the development of ballistic missile and launch vehicle technology. Dr. Kalam also played a pivotal organizational, technical, and political role in India's Pokhran second nuclear tests in 1998. So students, this is one of the missiles of India, Agni 3. So there are many missiles which are very important and which are very much advanced in technology. So because of the contribution of Dr. Kalam in the advancement and development in the field of missiles, he is widely known as the Missile Man of India. Kalam was elected as the 11th President of India in 2002 with the support of both the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party and the then opposition Indian National Congress. He was widely referred to as the People's President. Here we can see Dr. Kalam as President welcoming the then US President Barack Obama. After completion of the duties as the president, he returned to his civilian life of education, writing, and public service after a single term. He was a recipient of several prestigious awards, including the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honor. So here we can see Dr. Kalam receiving the Bharat Ratna award. In his book India 2020, Kalam strongly advocated an action plan to develop India into a knowledge superpower and a developed nation by the year 2020. Wings of Fire, an autobiography of Dr. Kalam, has proved to be an inspiration to many aspiring young children in India. Here we can see the cover page of his book India 2020. It a vision for the new millennium. While delivering a lecture at the Indian Institute of Management, Shillong, Kalam collapsed and died from an apparent cardiac arrest on 27th July 2015, aged 83. So, students, now we will be paying a tribute to him by reading aloud two things from his autobiography, Wings of Fire. So let us start with the poem that he has written to the memory of his parents. Name of the poem is My Mother. Sea, waves, golden sand, pilgrim's faith, Rameshwaram Mosque Street, all merge into one. My mother. You come to me like heaven's caring arms. I remember the war days when life was challenge and toil. Miles to walk, hours before sunrise, walking to take lessons from the saintly teacher near the temple. Again miles to the Arab teaching school. Climb sandy hills to railway station road. Collect, distribute newspapers to temple city citizens. Few hours after sunrise, going to school. Evening, business time before study at night. All this pain of a young boy, my mother, you transformed into pious strength with kneeling and bowing 5 times. For the grace of the Almighty only, my mother. Your strong pity is your children's strength. You always shared your best with whoever needed the most. You always gave and gave with faith in Him. I still remember the day when I was 10, sleeping on your lap to the envy of my elder brothers and sisters. It was full moon night, my world only you knew, mother, my mother. When at midnight I woke up with tears falling on my knee, you knew the pain of your child, my mother. Your caring hands tenderly removing the pain, your love, your care, your faith gave me strength to face the world without fear and with His strength. We will meet again on the great judgment day, my mother. So, this is a beautiful poem that he has written to the memory of his parents and particularly to his loving mother. And now we will be concluding the video by reading the closing paragraph of Wings of Fire. This with the story of the period ending with the first Agni launch. Life will go on. This great country will make enormous strides in all fields if we think like a united nation of 900 million people. My story? The story of the son of Jainuddin, who lived for over 100 years on Mosque Street in Rameshwaram Island and died there. The story of a lad who sold newspapers to help his brother. The story of a pupil reared by Sivasubramania Iyer and Iyadurai Solomon. The story of a student taught by teachers like Pandalai. The story of an engineer spotted by M.G.K. Menon and groomed by the legendary Professor Sarabhai. The story of a scientist tested by failures and setbacks. The story of a leader supported by a large team of brilliant and dedicated professionals. This story will end with me, for I have no belongings in the worldly sense. I have acquired nothing, built nothing, possesses nothing, no family, sons, daughters. I am a well in this great land, looking at its millions of boys and girls, to draw from me the inexhaustible divinity and spread His grace everywhere, as does the water drawn from a well. I do not wish to set myself as an example to others, but I believe that A few readers may draw inspiration and come to experience that ultimate satisfaction which can only be found in the life of the Spirit. God's providence is your inheritance. The bloodline of my great grandfather Avul, my grandfather Bakir, and my father Jainul Abdin may end with Abdul Kalam, but his grace will never cease, for it is eternal. Thank you so much, students, for watching and listening to this video.